Well, if you are a parent or guardian with a child in dance, sometimes it can be tough to see shows like Dance Moms, which would show a negative perspective of life on the stage and what it does to young children. One studio in Winston-Salem is teaching dancers how to love the sport of dance beyond just the trophy. They have some tips for parents and guardians out there to support their young dancers. To tell us more this morning, I'd like to welcome Courtney Taylor Porter joining us live. She is the owner of Positive Image Performing Arts, and she's also an alum of North Carolina A&T State University. Courtney, good morning. Go Aggies.
That's right. Good morning to you, Audrey.
Thank you for being here. So first off, I want you to share the mission of Positive Image Performing Arts. I love the name. The name speaks volumes.
Well, thank you. It's a lot to live up to. And with kids having so many different distractions, things pulling them in different directions, to say that you're a positive image dancer, it carries a lot of positive weight. And it's just a consistent reminder of who they need to be, not just in the studio, but also in the community as well.
How does a parent know if their dancer is ready to go beyond just the recreational classes and on to competition on a big stage?
There's a lot to be considered. There is so much dedication that it takes, not only from the dancer, from the parents, financially. Things that a parent can look for is if their dancer is just consistently and always dancing. And competition is not the only way. There are so many amazing programs that offer more performances in competition. But again, if you are thinking about the competitive realm, there is so many things to consider. It's not just the dancer themselves. It really has to be a family decision. And things, once again, that you can look for in your dancer is that they're consistently moving. It's not a problem to practice. And sometimes dancers, when they do enter a competitive realm, they don't realize how hard it is and how much practicing there is. And then sometimes practicing becomes almost like a job, and then therefore it's not as fun for them. So there are just many different ways that you can involve into a competitive dancer. There's so many different routes as a parent where they can kind of test the waters without maybe making a big financial plunge into that realm. So there's many different options.
And Courtney, what rewards come with dance and competition in general? I know there's a lot to be aware of before making that decision, but what have you seen as far as the rewards go in these young kids' minds?
The self-confidence that comes from knowing and getting out there and showing something that you love and that you're passionate about, it goes far beyond a competition stage. It is in the classroom. I have so many students that have graduated that are now professionals, lawyers, teachers, and there is not one moment that I believe that they can stand before people and they could not say that their dance training has not prepared them for these major moments in their lives. Just to be able to, again, stand in front of people, be confident, be poised. There have been many times where I've been stopped and people have said, "Are you a dancer?" And I'll ask, "Well, why'd you ask that?" And they said, "Well, I can tell by the way you carry yourself. I can tell when I see people walking." And so it's just a presence that you carry. I often tell parents that even if it's not competitive dance, that all children should take some type of ballet class, just because it just teaches you so many things about your body, and again, just how to present yourself and how to be a confident person.
Awesome. I believe that, Courtney. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your
very
time.
welcome.
And you can learn more, folks at home, about Positive Image Performing Arts. That website is on your screen now, pipartsnc.com. And once again, that studio is in Winston-Salem. We are going to send things over to Christina Evans now at 9:35. She's following our top stories. Christina.